Welcome to Being Honest Reviews. We spend countless hours in researching the right products for you. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel for future use.
A shredder is beneficial for any home or office. It's one way to protect your personal or company's confidential information. As identity theft is becoming more prevalent, having a shredder can help minimize your chances of becoming a victim and having to deal with the hassles of gaining back your identity. They secure documents, credit or identification cards, confidential printouts, financial statements, CDs, DVDs, and magnetic tapes from theft. When purchasing a shredder, there are several factors you'll want to consider to find the most appropriate shredder to fit your needs. How sensitive is the information you're shredding? How much paper will you be shredding and how often? Will you need to shred credit cards or CDs? Shredder size, noise, and of course, your overall budget. There are multiple levels of security offered by different shredder types. A shredder is classified based on the size and shape of the shreds produced. The higher the number, the more secure and smaller the paper cut. While shredders can range from level P1 to P7, most people and businesses will want a shredder in the P2 to P5 range. Strip cut shredders are the most basic types of shredders. They use rotating blades to cut narrow strips of paper as long as the original sheet you are shredding. A standard strip cut shredder will cut a piece of paper into around 34 strips. They tend to cost less and are good for internal documents. Cross-cut shredders are the next step up in document security. They use two blades that rotate in opposite directions to cut paper into small cross-sectional shreds, no matter how long the paper is in length. A standard cross-cut shredder will cut a piece of paper into around 360 pieces. They are usually priced in mid-range and are great for destroying confidential documents. Micro-cut shredders offer even more security than cross-cut. Similar to cross-cut shredders, micro-cut shredders use two blades that rotate in opposite directions to cut paper into small cross-sectional shreds. These shredders create small confetti-like pieces around 6 times smaller than a cross-cut shredder. A standard micro-cut shredder will cut a piece of paper into around 2,000 to 3,000 pieces. Micro-cut shredders tend to cost more than cross-cut shredders, but provide the highest level of security to keep your shredded information confidential. There are some other key terms to know when shopping for a shredder. Sheet capacity refers to the number of sheets that you can shred at the same time. A 12-sheet shredder can shred 12 pieces of standard paper. Continuous runtime is the amount of time a shredder can run at one time. If you're sharing your shredder with multiple people or plan on shredding many documents in one session, then you'll want a shredder with longer runtime. Cool-down time refers to the amount of time a shredder needs to cool down after a continuous run. Shredders can range in noise level from around 60 decibels to around 70. For reference, a standard conversation from 3 feet away is around 60 to 65 decibels, and a telephone dial tone is around 80 decibels. When you're purchasing your shredder, remember to consider how sensitive the information you're shredding is. How much will you shred at a time? How often will you use the shredder? Will you need special slots for credit cards or CDs? Where will you put the shredder? And overall budget. Having a shredder at your home or office is an economical way to protect your identity and bring you peace of mind too.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today I want to share with you my thoughts about the True Red shredder. This is the 100 sheet capacity. I just purchased this yesterday and I got a chance to use it, so I want to tell you what I think about it. To start with, it's a very lightweight. It's not heavy at all. It's not very big also, but it does the job very well. The material is all made of plastic as far as I can tell. The bearing capacity here is decent size, as you can see. Here you have all the warning and functionality and all that stuff. It will tell you that it takes 10 papers on this slot and 100 paper, or up to 100 paper on the back slot, which is this one here. So one thing I find very interesting about this shredder is I try to shred papers on both sides simultaneously, putting papers in here and putting papers back here, and it will feed them both at the same time, and that is fantastic. So as far as menu control options, we don't have a lot to talk about here. It's just the power button, turn it on and turn it off. Over here we have two digital buttons, the one that will feed in and the one that will run the shredder in reverse in case you have a jam or anything, which didn't happen for me so far. And here on this kind of empty spot here, it will show you lights every now and then telling you that it's jammed or the bin is full, or all that kind of good stuff will light up here on this area. So let's get some paper shredded. Alright, so as you can see over here, I have a lot of paper to shred, and I'm not gonna bore you with shredding all of these on the video. I just want to demonstrate that it can shred papers with staples on them. I'm obviously putting the papers upside down so nobody will see my business, but the point is all these have staples on them, and these papers don't have staples. So we're gonna try both slots here, the one that you manually put the papers in to feed the shredder, and the one on the back here. They say you can put up to 100 paper here. I don't have a pile that I counted 100 paper on, but I'll just put as many paper as we can and I'll show you how this thing works. So here we go. I think that's a good stack to start with. I'm gonna have those sitting up there. Now we're gonna turn it on simply, and that's all you need to do. It's gonna take care of the rest. There we go.